As a man, you have 7 skills, abilities, and gifts that God has given to you that make you more attractive. And man, I'm not talking about to a woman, but I'm talking about to your goals, your dreams, your visions, the issues and the problems in your life, the fact that you are wanting to get somewhere, but you may be struggling to get there. You have 7 things that are in the inside of you that you have been given to respond with, that are God given, that were given to you at birth as a man. Come on, I need you to get that you can use to respond with. You just don't know that they're there. Now look, everything in my life is not perfect. That's not the goal, but everything in my life is improving and getting better because I'm learning these skills, I'm learning these gifts, I'm learning these abilities that I have as a man, and I'm beginning to use them to turn things around in my life and make these things more attracted to me so that I can manifest them, so that they are able to go from what I see to now what I'm living. So I want to share those things with you because I'm watching things go from what I've seen to what I'm beginning to live. And I want to make sure that you are able to experience the same thing. Here's 7 of them. Let's get ready to work. Now, first things first is vision. You have to have a vision. You have to be able to see the future. You have to be able to see things that are not necessarily in your life, but that you want in your life. You need to be able to see it clearly and have the proper focus. Your vision is your ability, especially as a man, to see the future. It is your ability to see the future. It's something that God gave to you so that you can see something that is far off and bring it to pass, so that you can have something to work for and work towards as a man to lead your family into something greater than where you are right now. Without a vision, you have no future. Without a vision, you cannot move forward. So vision and the building of it and the manifestation of it is necessary. And it is one of the gifts, the abilities, and the skills that you have as a man, and you have to use it in order to get to the next place. Now, number 2 is a provider. This is different than having provision, okay? A provider now is more than just a person who is able to bring home a paycheck and pay bills. A provider is something and someone who is able to provide and a place and a space and environment for growth and advancement. See, a provider is greater than just putting someone in the house, is putting someone into, or a people into, a place where they can grow, where they can increase, where they can get better. See, if you are a man, you have to provide this place. In order for you to get to the future, a place has to be provided for there to be preparation to get to the future. So you have to be a provider in order to be able to facilitate the necessary growth, advancement, and teaching transformation necessary for you, your wife, your children, your family, and those in your sphere of influence in order for them to get to the future that you see. You have to be a provider. Now, the third one is a lover. Now, I don't want you to get mixed up with just being a lover we're talking about towards your wife or a woman, but what we're talking about as a lover, we're talking about a person who is able to add value, resource, and advantage to himself and those that are around him. I want you to hear me say that again. A lover is a man who is able to add value, resource, and advantage to himself and those that are around him. Even, we'll take it to this place, even unto the Most High God. You have to be a lover of all 3 of those things. It has to start with God first, yourself second, and then those around you. You have to be able to add value where value is needed, to give resource where resource is needed, and provide the advantage wherever the advantage is. As a man, you have to be a lover. It's so much more than be able to say sweet things. It's the ability to go into a place of bringing, adding, and increasing those or yourself and those around you. It's imperative and important that you as a man be a lover. Now, the fourth one is one of my favorite ones. Hey, you have to be a leader. And if you know me, I say this all the time. A leader is a person who makes things better. If you are a man and you're not operating as a leader, I need you to do one thing. I need you to step back and figure out, how do you become a leader? And I'm going to tell you what it means to be a leader. It is that person that makes things better? Are you making things better? It's very simple to walk into that place of being a leader. It's simply looking at things as they are and seeing what they are and how they could get better. How can this be increased and made better? How can this get to a place from where it is now to something better in the future? It's really simple, but oftentimes we forget to lead and we end up following because the weight of being a leader falls on us and we just want to be able to just be. But we have to remember you can still be who you are and be a leader at the highest level. Never forget the power, the ability of what it means to be a leader, a person who makes things better. Now, one of the ones I also think is super interesting, but I find that we are able to do so well as men is cultivate. Oh man, to be a cultivator, to be one who is able to see something growing and do what it takes necessary to grow it and to help it come up in the way that it should go, to cultivate it, to help strip the things off that need to be stripped off and add the things to that needed to be added. Cultivation as a man is necessary. See, if you do not cultivate it, the woman that you bring into your life won't have anything to nurture. You understand that? So cultivation is, I want you to put this in mind. It is literally seeing a flame getting started and learning how to grow that flame, learning how to make that flame. I don't lose it, but take that flame and make it grow bigger and bigger and bigger. You, my friend, my brother, my king, my fellow king, you are a great cultivator. I want you to take those flames that you see that may be getting ready to burn out, and I want you to start, that just breathing life into them because you are a great cultivator. Never think that you're not. And look, the next one, number 6, it is a teacher. And man, we oftentimes as men, we choose not to be teachers because we get told to be quiet. We get told to, hey, all you need to do is just bring home the paycheck. We don't want to, or we just need you to go over here somewhere. We only need you to rescue us. But see, at the end of the day, if you realize that as a man that you are a great teacher, you will take your authority, your authorization as a leader and say, no, let's sit down. I need to teach you about where we are going. I need to teach you about the things that we are getting ready to encounter and how to deal with them. See, a teacher is a person who knows something so well, understands it so well that they are able to teach it in a way that it can be applicable. See, I'm not only a teacher, so are you. We have our different ways of teaching. And so I want to encourage you to take your stance as a teacher. Don't be silent, but speak up and say more. Teach more and teach better. Be into a place where you can be calm and collected and share the wisdom that God has given to you, because you as a man have a perspective and a thing to teach that only as a man you can teach. You are a teacher. Last but not least, you are a protector. A protector. Now, when we as men come into a place of protection, we're not only talking about, hey, being a big bad grizzly bear. Okay, that's not protection. Protection at its highest level is preventative in nature, meaning that before I have to jump in as Superman, I want to make sure that I don't have to. So that falls into line with what we just talked about, teaching, because if you're able to teach, you're able to protect. If you're able to lay the foundation and the groundwork and help those around you understand why, you will be able to protect them from the dangers seen and the ones that are unseen. So a protector is more about preventing things from happening than going in and becoming a a a a renegade or a brawler and just beating everything down. We don't want to have to do that. We want to protect what we have built, and we protect it by preventing it from going into the wrong direction. So that takes good leadership, that takes a strong vision, that takes all of those things. So that protector is the culmination of all of these things to make sure that what you're building, you do not lose it. You are a protector. Now, All seven of these are your skills, your abilities, your gifts that are relative to who you are as a man. And these things are the skills that you need to help grow and advance your family, to help reach your goals, to help build you up. See, one thing I want you to understand is not about using them toward everyone else. It's about using them towards yourself first, gaining the confidence in them, learning how powerful, how strong that they are, in order for you to be able to use them in other places, in other spaces, and in other lives to change them around. So I've learned how to do that, and learning even more so how to do it and do it more. So like I said at the beginning, I'm not perfect. I'm learning how to use these things, but as I learn how to use them and wield them and craft them and shape them and get familiar with their abilities and how strong they are, I'm able to bring change. I'm able to turn things around. I'm able to do something even greater than change. I'm able to transform the things that are around me. I want you to know that you have them. And hey, I can't go deep into all seven of them in this one video. But look, I want you to see that it's able to happen and able for you to build them, to develop them and grow them and use them in your life. So if you want to know more about them, I want you to put in the comments, I am responsible. I am responsible. And when you do, I'll send you a link to where you can jump in and I will take you through the crash, the course on the seven responsibilities of a man so that you will be able to see them, know them, understand them, and begin to take them in and begin to develop those gifts, those skills, and those abilities. You have something to answer things with. Whatever shows up, you have those things to answer those issues, those problems, your future with. Those desires that are in you, you have something to answer them with so that it doesn't just stay on the inside, so that it comes out and it's manifest in the physical realm. That's the only way that it's validated. So look, I love you. God bless you. And I thank you for joining me in this time. Look, be prepared. When you see this, go ahead and put that responsibility in there. And I'm sending you a link so that you can jump into the teaching to get it more in depthly. We'll take our time. We'll go into this and we'll teach and learn and begin to apply these things so that your life can be changed as I'm seeing mine be changed, so that your life can be transformed in the same way that mine is being transformed. God bless you. I love you. We'll see you soon.